Okay, I already bought this horse previously in my little video before. I forgot to turn off my sound for the millionth time doing these videos. Anyway, I recently just bought this horse. Welcome everybody to finally the update for the Equestrian Festival. I am so excited for all of it, and I have this one who I am riding currently, and this one I also have. I don't want this one because I personally don't like it, and I will eventually get the two Hanoverian breeds that are here. So as you can see, there's a bunch of horses here. I'm not gonna get this thoroughbred because I have it on my main already. I might get this one because it's really cool looking. Anyway, they're actually at a really nice price this time around. On a couple on my main account currently, I have quite a few from previous equestrian festivals, and I have this one too. I wanted this version because he is beautiful. Beautiful. I love the tail and I love the floofy white legs. And then these two I will get eventually on one of my other episodes or something like that. I don't know if I want to get any of the Arabians, and also there's the new Andalusian is also included in this year's Equestrian Festival, which is actually the really cute, I call it caramel color, but it's more of like really light chestnutty bay kind of color. Very pretty, very pretty. Anyway, I also grabbed the quest for meeting Alex and Linda at Jorvik Stables because they need some help with the project. I did get that quest. Oops, me and my forgetfulness of not having my sound on. I am a dork, and let's get into it. Welcome to the hub of the Equestrian Festival. I can't wait for you to see what we have in store, and don't even get me started on the celebrations at Jorvik Stables. I plan to enjoy some events over there when my shift is done. Now, what would be a festival be without a proper introduction to the premises? Oh my gosh. There are plenty of things to see and do around here. Let's take a look around and see what catches your eye. And as you can see, we have a new little spring token here. We get 3. Have you heard about the spring tokens? I have, actually. I have. They're like the winter tokens, just spring colors. Alrighty, just wanted to make sure. Alright, let's have a look-sees around here. We're gonna go over here first, because it's the farthest one away, which is the dance floor. Because as I said, I already did this on my main account already, so I kind of already know what is kind of happening around here. Oh, and my allergies are completely flared right now, so I'm sorry if I sound really hoarse, or if I sound really tired. My allergies are just giving me this really terrible, terrible cough. And all because I have drainage going down my throat currently, and that just, it ends up being a continuous tickle. So much fun, and I keep sniffling, and I apologize. Be sure to check out the dance floor. There are a lot of nice spots for picnics around here too. Alright, now into the Equestrian Festival. Well, I should say, inside. Alright, first up is our hairdresser and where we can put everything in our closet, which I find these actually quite cool, which is nice. I'm not reading all that because I don't have to, because I just said it. Anyway, next piece over here is all the shops. This is where I'll show the shops in just a minute, since we're still here. And then this one is our reagent token holder. And I will do that in just a minute. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry, guys. I wish my allergies weren't so flared up right now. And then here is where we can take pictures, and you can do any background you want that you want to do. And you can express yourself however you feel. I do not do these because I don't like them. I mean, yeah, they're cool. But personally, I just don't like them. Don't ask why, I just don't like them. Our festival variety of horses are healthy, happy, and ready to take home. And these are also the same horses at the Equestrian Festival. They just have 4 of them. And it's pretty decent as of right now. Where's this last one here? Oh. my pet just reminded me. And then this is our carriage to go back and forth between Moorland and Jorvik Stables. It is free, by the way, so it also, as you can see, I have the new pet. This pet is super freaking adorable, and I absolutely adore it. It is freaking adorable. I like how it matches the moth horse that we have in the Veiled Hamlet. It's actually very cool and a really cool pet right now. I have not seen it in action yet, or many people having it, but it's very cool as of right now. Back talking with Tan. That's the tour. I almost said trophy. That's the tour. There's plenty of stuff to see and do that that I bet Wing will love. Don't be shy to talk to people and make new friends. And that is it for here in Moorland Stables. We'll take a look at all of the shops here. I promise you I'm not dying. It sounds like I am, but I'm not dying, I promise. My allergies just completely just like flared, and it really sucks. I think some of these I'm guessing were last year, because I remember this last year and I didn't buy it for anything. Okay, I apologize. My cough is just like not happy right now. Anyway, we have the purple set, which is the Rex set. What I should call it, you can call it the Rex Lavender set, with a black saddle and I believe a black English bridle here. At least I think that's what it is. Hold on. Well, it has a bit of lavender to it, but it is very pretty. I do like it. I like pretty much everything of that set. Sorta. And then the next set is the RO set, I guess you could call it. Well, I'm trying not to die over here. Anyway, you also have the arrow set, which is kind of the blue. It is like an azul color kind of thing, which is actually really pretty. I like it. I like both these sets. I might try to save up and see what comes, I don't know, in a couple weeks or something like that. Anyway, this is the seasonal Equestrian Festival set. Well, excuse me, store. I have this pad already. I really like it because it reminds me of like the Blushing Emo set in a way. But some of this stuff is really, really cool. And then you also have the new Fierce Feline set. I'm gonna buy both of these sets. And then you have a bunch of pet outlets. You guys can look at these. I'm pretty sure they're probably from last year. Store, which has other stuff in it. I'm guessing from last year because this is the Supreme Scarlet set. That's first up in here. But there's a ton of stuff you can look at in here, which is a really cool set. I actually like these mane and tail bows. They're really pretty. Anyway, those are all the shops as of right now. And then you have all the horses over here in this corner closest to Moorland Stables. And then you also have one more little pet shop right here. No pets are new this year, I do not believe. As I remember saying, I really actually like this flower. I don't know why. It's just, I like black and white things. Apparently I am stuck in a goth phase that I cannot get out of. Anyway, and then these are the retired items area, which you can buy for like super, super cheap probably. So all of these have been retired throughout the many equestrian festivals that we've had probably in Star Stable. This account has not had one. This is where you can change your horse's mane and tail. Well, mane style. You get it. Hey, also fancy seeing you here. I wanted to give Tan a helping hand and provide vet service for those who need it. Remember that daily care crucial is for your animal. Pretty much he is probably going to be the vet for the entire equestrian festival. You also get tokens for talking with him, which you can also help heal your pet. Wow, you need 7. That is quite a bit. And then there is a race over here, which we are going to do right now. Before I forget, because this is the one that I forget the entire time that I'm here. If I miss something, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get through this episode, or this update, as fast as I can, because my voice is trying to die on me, and I don't want to die. Alright, hi there, welcome to... Oh, wait. There, sorry. I had forgotten to turn my hearing aids back up. turned them down a while ago when Loretta was yapping about bobcat representation at the festival and whatever. Anyway, welcome to the Equestrian Festival Moorland Hub. We Bobcats have set up a fun race as a welcome challenge. It is open to anyone. Do you want to give it a go? Let's go. This is your first race in this area. I will show it to you. And you can also do this one in a group as well, if I remember correctly. And that is your race for the Moorland Hub area. This race is available daily, so it is part of the daily quest, and I will show you that when we get over there and we can come back and do this race by ourselves. It is also available in a group. You just have to click on Ellie. I'm sorry, Amila. Can I? Thank you. As you can see, you have one of your daily trainings by yourself, and then you can invite people into a group as long as someone's really nice and actually helps you with it. You only get horse experience for that. You don't get any tokens whatsoever. And we are going to head over to the Moorland Hub really quickly, but let me level up my horse really quick to get this finished. And all that I leveled her up with were just normal races that I was doing here in Moorland. Or somewhere. I was doing druid training, and it ended up leveling me up to level 4 because it was quite enough. Anyway, let's take the wagon to Warwick Stables and we can get going here. And they say these two things each time, that you take one or the other. And this year we have really weird looking things. And I mean weird. Like that thing. It's creepy and I don't like it. It reminds me of those stupid horse masks and outfits that you would wear just to be silly. But he's not a horse. Anyway, we also get more spring tokens as we do this. And all we're doing currently, I think, is going to chase him after this. Welcome to the Equestrian Festival. My name is McHorseface. Your magical horse companion for the equestrian. Well, that's all. See you. Yeah, you wanna bet? I'm gonna chase you. And all I do is chase him for a little bit, and then he'll say something. He says, stop following us. Even though it's 2 people in 1. And then he says, don't look at me. And then you come over here. No, I said turn right. Come on. We're hitting a wall. Okay, Ewan, please just let us take a break first. Running with this costume on is harder than it looks. I want to know who is like in this costume. I want to say James for some reason because it just fits his character. Okay, fine. Let me start from the beginning. Let me get more tokens. Well, I am McHorseface, and together with my companion, McHorserear, we are McHorse. What? Oh my god, this is so silly. I think this was also supposed to be an April Fool's joke, because it is actually quite hilarious, and I actually like it. It's funny. We were hired to host this year's festival, but you know, making sure people have a good time, advertising the different events and such. Just making sure this year's Equestrian Festival goes according to plan. We only wanted to try wearing this suit for just a moment, but then the zipper got stuck, and don't even think about ripping it apart. We need it for next year, and the Baroness would never let us hear the end of it. This is the worst. I'm so embarrassed. I can't do anything at all. I don't even have opposable thumbs. Oh goodness. Oh, at least you can stand up straight. Well, at least you're not the one who has to face everyone. Just look at us. How could anyone ever take us seriously? I still think they look great, even though they're silly. You know what? If you help me out a bit, perhaps we could make this festival work after all. And then he heads back to wherever we're gonna start. And this is where he is for the time, all the time at the Equestrian Festival. He is standing right here. So what do you say? Want to lend a hand, this footed fellow? Ready to get this show on the road? The idea is simple. We'll greet everyone around, walk around, sign autographs, and take pictures with the festival goers. But I don't think we can do more than that. Hooves and all, you know, how is this? That's where you, a human not stuck in a horse costume, comes in. You can take part in the activities and make sure they are all working properly. Are the races safe? Is everyone having fun? That kind of thing. This board keeps track of everything the festival needs to succeed. Chores, races, all that horsey stuff. If you complete each course, you'll be rewarded for the efforts of each week. So basically this is like the same thing that we had in the Winter Village. For some reason this one is glitched and oh wait, no it's not. I think this is wallpaper for our stable. So as you can see, we have the horse parade is one of the items for a quest, which I will get to in just a minute. And we have 4 races to do. This one is new. I remember all of these ones being here last year. I think the bouncy one is new. But other than that, it's actually funny. You can come back and check on your progress on the board whenever you want. And I keep clicking on people. Come on, dude. Now go and enjoy the Equestrian Festival. And all you have to do is build up your reputation with it. And as of right now, we have 32 tokens as of right now. So that's pretty good. Alright. We're just gonna lollygag over here to our friend Regina. Okay, let's talk with Regina. Oh my Jarl. Hi. Are you here to help with the Equestrian Festival? You better believe your buns. I am so stressed. No one told me I was going to be this chaotic to manage a parade. So listen, I have been asked to gather riders for the Equestrian Festival Horse Parade. We're going to start with a lovely quadrille. Interesting. Featuring representatives from different parts of Jorvik, and after that we will have an amazing parade every day. It's going to be a lovely showcase of horses from different riding clubs and equestrian sports. If they were here. Alright, breathe. Everything is going to be alright. I can't leave my spot in case they finally decide to show up, but what if they went to the wrong location? Could you go look for me and my lost riders? I need to talk to the representatives from the Bulldogs, the Bobcats, Jorvik City Cavalry, the Rangers, the Medieval Camp Knights, and the Druids, and some horse cosplay group. Oh my god. That is hilariously funny. Anyway, this quest lets you go around and talk with all the representatives of the horse parade. It's actually funny to watch. And here's where the horses are for this part of the Equestrian Festival. I'm not going to do Alex yet because I'm going to do that after we do this quest. Because everything can be tied into one. It literally does not matter. Alright, I'm not going to read very much because like my voice is starting to crack really bad for the time being. And then here are the Rangers. Oh, I didn't know they were the Jorvik City Cavalry. I didn't know that. Here's your cosplay group in a zebra costume. Hilarious. And here we have our Medieval Knight. And then you have the Bulldogs. For the last and final thing. I love their colors because I like the color green. And then we have our Druid. Also, Holy Jarl. You were like sent from Aideen or something. All the representatives just showed up for a starting ceremony quadrille. Come, let's watch it together. just enjoying watching this right now in complete quietness. It's actually really pretty and really cool. Except for the costume. Which is actually making me laugh really hard. It's just funny. And then he goes outside. It's just funny. So every day you come to Regina, and whoever representative, you can pick whoever you want. It doesn't matter who. Just pick whoever you want to be the representative to promote the Equestrian Festival. And we're gonna go talk with Alex right now. Now this is the one, I think it's for the setup they have every year here. Why can't I talk to Alex? Hello. Thank you. I don't remember what not enough hours in the day is. I don't remember. Yeah, well, so what's up? You're here to hang out. I have the key to Herman's place, and we can make up a sneaky cup of tea. No, Alex, we have work to do. We need to set up for our information booth. What the heck are we going to use for the stand or table? This should have been done ages ago. Oh, right, that. I mean, it's not our fault, really. Who trusted us to set something up? Sure, I'm into it. Great, I'm glad we get to hang out again also. So what kind of information are we sharing, Linda? What? I thought this year your idea, and I was just here to assist. Oh, it's fine. We can wing it. Just brainstorm some topics here. How to care for a Jorvik wild horse. How to talk to a witch. How to search for Annie every time she goes missing. Wait, I got it. How about talk to your druid friends about technology? It'll aid and help us all. Come on, it'll be great. Don't you think so also? I'm just gonna say the first one. That's the spirit. Now we just need to build a booth, gather some items for demonstration purposes, and prepare flyers to post around town. Agreed. Actually, it's starting to sound kind of fun. Now for this, you just hunt around for some materials. You're literally just hunting. And you just find your sparkles and you get everything that you need. Wow, okay. I had to dismount. Fun. And literally you can just be off your horse and just wander around and find. And there's your booth for the druids and technology. Alright, this is just a hunt for balloons, and I'm going to do it in quiet. It's quite simple and easy. We're just putting balloons around. And there you go. All of them are set up pretty equally, and you go back and talk about this. Alright, you're just literally distributing flyers. Not literally all you're doing. But the rest of these go up here in really odd places. Like, and I mean really odd places. Because this is the weirdest place I've seen to put a flyer, because it blends in with the wall, so it looks really weird. But literally the rest of these literally just go up here on the wall, if I remember correctly. So you're just like putting them all around, and then you see Sabine. I haven't done this for my I haven't done it for my others account that I have that's about level 16. But I do have her getting ready to do the Equestrian Festival and what. Elsa, did you get those flyers put up? I did. Looks like you've seen a ghost. Have you been racing? No. I saw a wild Sabine. I'm sure I saw Sabine on the Ravine Tierleheim. No frippin' way. She's been lurking in the shadows for how long now? And when the Equestrian Festival is in full swing, she suddenly shows up. Something's not right. You know, there have been whispers about the little things going wrong around the festival. Animals wandering off, trash all over the place, stuff like that. If Sabine is around, we have to assume she's responsible. At least in some way, she's no good. No good. As much as I love wondering why the grand stander in the motorcycle helmet is hanging around Jorvik stables, I think we have a more pressing matter at hand. The balloons. They're flying away. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is the one where you chase balloons around, and you can only pick up one at a time, so I will do it In complete silence to rest thy voice. Okay, that was finally the last bit of the balloons, and we're gonna return them back to Alex and Linda. Phew, that was a close one. The festival would have been a total disaster with those wild balloons flying around. Okay, on to more serious matters. Sabine's out and about, strutting her stuff and trying to impress people. Why? We need to take this seriously. She's up to something, for sure. What if she's trying to recruit people to the dark side? Open portals to hell. Convincing people to eat Brussels sprouts. Really? You're dissing Brussels sprouts? They're not that bad. They're like a tiny cabbage. Who knows? No. Real talk. We need to get a grasp on what she's been up to without aggravating her. Get close to Sabine would be dangerous, especially when tensions between us run so high. I can't promise I'd keep a cool head, and if I had to speak to her with everything she's done, and that's exactly why we're keeping our distance. We can't miss this opportunity to figure out what she wants with the regular riders of Jorvik, and if she has anything else up her sleeve. Alex and I have been talking, and we have decided we need to investigate what Sabine is up to before it's too late. If I remember correctly, this is the quest that comes around every equestrian festival, and you get a piece of Sabine's clothing, if I am remembering that correctly. I do not know. I don't have any pieces of that set except on my other account. That's literally about it. I think Elsa has the best chance of getting close enough to observe Sabine. Maybe find a few items to disguise yourself, then keep your distance and discreet. Check on Sabine and get back here safely. We're gonna go find some junk and spy on Sabine. Let's go. Alright, we picked up everything and now we're heading to the spot. Let's see what she's up to. Oh good, you're back. Tell us everything you saw. And we get a helmet. What do you think of it? She was just training. Just training, huh? Sounds like a ruse. Yeah, sounds like horse drug to me. Seriously, if Sabine is getting a bunch of new riders to train, maybe they're trying out for something, but what? What is she up to? Let's make a plan to infiltrate. She's on Soul Rider territory. Yes, good idea. Wait, how are we going to do that? I need a moment to think. Okay, I'm in... Don't know where that came from. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna go participate in one of those races. What does Alex have to say? Racing really clears my head, so what do you think we should sneak into the group of riders? There is one thing I am a little worried about. If I go near Sabine, I might not be able to control myself. I want to zap her, just a little zap, but I'd want to zap her alright. Oh, good point. I don't want to see how I'd react if I were to confront her, not after everything she's done. How do you feel about confronting Sabine? I'll do it for the keepers of Aideen. Sabine won't stand a chance against you, that I know for certain. Alright. Linda's right. Plus, she's so self-involved, she'll never suspect your moves. Motions, moves, sorry. My brain is getting kind of sleepy. Good luck, Secret Agent Elsa. Oh, that's cute. Let's see what happens. Okay, the slow motion is really cool, and honestly, I can't say this enough. I love her horse so much. I know they're evil and everything, but I really like her horse. So pretty. Well, well, well. Look what the horse dragged in, sorry. Can't you see I'm busy? It's obvious you're not here to join me. Run along, Elsa. Yes, of course I know your name. I know all about you. Pardon? Hello. What brings you to me anyway? I was curious. No, I'm serious. I was curious. Interesting. Do you have a falling out with one of your little friends or something? You don't strike me as one to go against the crowd. I'm giving these riders an alternative to the sappy Scarrants Club? Is that how you say that? That run rampant over the island. Not everybody's looking to join a squeaky clean friendship bracelet wearing BFFs for life club. I'm sorry, that's actually quite funny. Of course, the riders have nothing on Can and me, they wish. What's surprised? Should be what's surprise? What? Okay. That I'm not going to keep things a secret. Do you think if I wanted to hide something from you and your friends, I would be more subtle? Well, if you're not going to leave me alone, you might as well put yourself to use. Entertain me. You're always riding around with those 18 loving soul riders, but do you have what it takes to reach a level of riding prestigious most people only dream of? Show me what you've got, do what these riders are doing, and demonstrate your skill as a rider to me. If you impress me enough, I might challenge you to a race. Now, doesn't that sound like fun? I guess you could call it fun even though you're evil and like try to kill us a million times. I knew you'd agree to it. The ever so curious goody two-shoes are the easiest people to break. Don't think that's you, then prove it. No, there won't be any dressage involved. I don't think you've got what it takes. Work your way around this jumping track. Give it all you've got. If you succeed, I might give you a second chance. Alright, we're gonna do this in quiet because this jumping course really sucks. And I hate it and I always mess up. Well, that didn't take me near as long as I thought it would. That was still really bad. I almost missed that turn, and that was like, ah. But it was actually quite fun. I love these little cute races. Congrats, you made it to the finish line. What? You want a round of applause? It'll take more than that. Don't be so mean. You passed the first test, but what about the second one? Most of the riders who tried failed this challenge. Will you? Solemn around the slopes. Speed won't help you here. This is how I messed up the first time. These are such weird poles. Okay, that wasn't near as bad as the last time I did this. Huh, you did it. Maybe those druids taught you a thing or two about riding after all. Wow, so mean, man. That was just a warm-up. This next test is the real deal. Ew, what is it? Prove yourself in this, and I might just take you seriously. But first, consider something with me for a moment. It's sad, isn't it? This punky spectacle of a festival. All the decorations and smiling faces. It's all a ruse. Flimsy as wet cardboard. Look closer, what do you see? The GED are still destroying the environment, pumping oil into the fields, and taking over land that isn't their own. The riding clubs pretend all to be welcoming and friendly, but in reality, they are at the other club's throats. Some might call it a rivalry, but in the reality, it's straight up contentment. Sorry. Trotting around with the holier-than-thou attitudes. Oh, your riding club is the best. We're like family. Ugh, makes me sick. This island is missing a real riding club. A place where anyone can prove their worth, ride together, and die together. If only. Whatever. That's besides the point. Jorvik is a dark place, but everyone would rather pretend it's not. All to keep up with their little lies. Staying in their fantasy bubble, shunning anyone who thinks otherwise. So how about we give them a wake-up call? Stick it in their fakeness, give them a taste of reality. I'm not telling you to sabotage the festival. In fact, I'm not telling you to do anything. But instead I ask you, are you just going to sit there and stand for this fake show of happiness? Or will you make a statement so bold they won't know what hit them? Ew. Fascinating.
Uh-huh.
All you have to do is say the word, or we can pretend this conversation never happened. And you can run along back to your friends. Great. I had a feeling you weren't totally... I have no idea what that word is. By the Soul Riders. Yet you are ready to make a statement.
Huh.
Sure, we'll make a statement. Here's the situation. No one is watching the pigs at Sunfield Farm, and the gate to their pen is awfully flimsy. It would be easy for someone to just walk by and flip the latch open to let them out. But the gate is there, and the pigs are just asking to be set free. It would be a shame not to let them join in the festival activities, wouldn't it? Are you suggesting I let them out? I'll totally do it. Okay, for the sake of this video, I am gonna do it. I didn't do it on another one, but I will do it on this one, just because. I'm not evil, it's just that I would do it. Since nobody's gonna catch me. Ha ha ha. Sabina's right, the gate is quiet for me. Oh, sorry. Sleepy. Opening it would cause trouble for a lot of people. But on the other hand, it does look kind of fun. See? Should I let myself be swayed by her? She's only got a point of it. Yes. She's supposed to be evil, yet her words spoke the truth. Either way, it's my own choice. So true. I'm sorry, I'm opening up the gate, you guys. And all the pigs are set free now. The pigs are in a way, what a mess. So you're back. Interesting. Seriously, I'm surprised you didn't just make a run for it.
Uh-huh.
Did you actually do it then? I did.
Ah.
Shocker. All that 80 and horse mature didn't go to your head, clearly. It's refreshing to have someone else who around here sees the world as I do. Okay, that's just about all the time I have for these games. It's time I got back to other riders so I can continue to teach them a thing or two about real equestrianism. Huh? Why are you still here? You promised a race. you promised a race. Yes, I am. So be it. I promised you a race. You'll get a race. You and Wing will regret going up against me and Ken. Have it your way. We ride from here around the walled city of Jarlaheim and back again. No games, no tricks, and definitely no interference from your friends. This isn't a race, though. You know that, right? There's no way in the darkest depths of Pandoria that you'd ever catch up to me. So true. Consider this a chase. Try sticking close enough to us and you might pick up a thing or two. Isn't that right, my fiery steed?
Uh-huh.
You know you don't stand a chance, right? It'll just be fun to drag you along and see how much you can handle. Really, we're gonna go through this? Okay. Remember, the overwhelming difference between me and you is that I was born into this. You stumbled into a world by chance. On my mark, we ride. Alright, I will see you guys after this race. That was actually a really fun race. You really never catch up to her whatsoever, but it's quite interesting of a race. I'm surprised you managed to keep up with me, more or less. Anyway, take this if you dare to wear this in front of your friends. And all you literally get is one of her little... I actually really like this. I like it. It's really cool. Okay. Back to the light side. Why are you still here? You were gone so long. We were worried. I was gonna rush in and zap her. Alex, we knew you could handle Sabine. So what happened? She challenged me to writing tasks. We rode together. It was actually fun. She challenged me to writing stuff. So that's what she's up to. Gathering forces to create some kind of writing purpose or something. Then again, they didn't look like they were having a terrible time. They're probably falling for Sabine's flattery or manipulation. Whether or not she's here to do something truthfully wicked, who knows? Well, she's not here to do any good. Why do you think she's here? To gather people and organize for something. Probably finding her next victim or puppets to manipulate. I don't like this at all. I'm getting too many bad vibes. Only time will tell if those riders are under her spell. This race, which you actually come over here, pick whichever pony thingy you want, and it ends up transporting you into this thingy, which is super weird, and my pet too. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. It is so weird. Alright, this is the bounce whatever thing. This is the pony. Welcome to the bounciest race in Jorvik. Pretty much it's just a really weird bounce race. I mean, all you can do is literally canter, and that's like literally it. And this is all you do is just bounce. It is hilariously funny. And it's actually like a super short race, so now we literally just ended it. And then to make yourself go back to normal, I'll show you where that is. The return box is right here. So all you do is press E, and you get your horse back. It's kind of weird, but it works. But you do get your horse back, eventually. Okay. And then all you do is turn your quest. Sorry, I'm not reading it. Group one, but you can do either one in a group. So we're going to do the cross-country one first, and I'll show you how that works. You have your group one down here that you can do for the cross-country race, which is fun but weird. Now let's do the show jumping. And you can see how many points you have so far. We already have 4. After I do this, I'm probably sure you'll get, I think, 7 or something like that. So if you do them all again, you get more points to get your first level. Kind of like what we did for the Winter Festival for getting these unlocked. But we have to wait until week 2. Anyway, that's basically pretty much all of the Equestrian Festival today. As I said, I apologize for the lateness of the update video. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching my video thus far. If you're enjoying my content, please like, subscribe, or comment. Your feedback is always welcome on my channel. And bye!